Hi, I'm Nina Ameri, an entertainment lawyer and the founder of Ameri Law. We represent athletes, creators, and talent navigating the business side of visibility, from brand deals to intellectual property to name, image, and likeness agreements. A big part of my work is helping athletes understand how to monetize their personal brand while protecting their long-term careers. And that brings me to a major development in the world of sports. Following this weekend's Under Armour All-America game, Under Armour announced its first ever Click Clack name, image, and likeness class. Instead of signing just one athlete, the brand signed an entire group of 6 highly rated high school football recruits to name, image, and likeness deals at the same time. This group includes Notre Dame safety signee Joey O'Brien, Brigham Young University quarterback signee Ryder Lyons, Maryland edge rusher signee Zion Ely, and Alabama safety signee Jeray Edwards. It also includes 2 highly touted younger recruits from the class of 2027, Texas wide receiver commit Easton Real and 4-star wide receiver Eric McFarland. All 6 athletes competed in the Under Armour All-America game, one of the most visible stages for high school football players in the country. Under Armour's message was clear when they introduced the group on social media. This is not just a sponsorship, it is a squad. From a legal perspective and a business perspective, this is a big moment. What Under Armour is doing here is capitalizing on star power early, before these athletes even step onto a college campus. Several members of this group rank among the top 50 players nationally in the 2026 recruiting cycle, and 2 are already considered top 25 prospects in the 2027 class. These are athletes with massive visibility, momentum, and projected value. This is where name, image, and likeness law becomes critical. Take Ryder Lyons as an example. He previously signed a name, image, and likeness deal with Under Armour months ago, even though he will not enroll at Brigham Young University until after completing a 1-year mission. His situation highlights something important. Name, image, and likeness rights do not pause just because an athlete's playing timeline is unique. Contracts still run. Obligations still exist. Rights still matter. Another key detail here is valuation. Zion Ely reportedly has one of the highest name, image, and likeness valuations among high school football players nationwide. These valuations are based on a combination of team association and individual brand potential. In other words, brands are not just betting on performance, they are betting on marketability, audience reach, and long-term relevance. When brands start grouping athletes together like this, it raises important legal questions. How long does the deal last? What happens if an athlete transfers schools? What exclusivity restrictions apply? How does participation in a brand class affect future deals with competitors? These are not theoretical concerns. These are real contract issues that can shape an athlete's earning power for years. At Ameri Law, this is exactly the type of work we do with athletes. We help athletes and families slow down, understand what they're signing, and think strategically about how one deal fits into a larger career path. Early success can be powerful, but only if it is structured correctly. The bigger takeaway from Under Armour's Click Clack class is this. Name, image, and likeness has fully moved into the recruiting pipeline. Brands are no longer waiting to see who succeeds in college. They are identifying stars early and locking in relationships early. For athletes, that means opportunity, but it also means risk if deals are not reviewed carefully. So, if you are a high school athlete, a parent, or a coach navigating the space, legal guidance is no longer optional. The decisions being made at 17 can echo into a professional career. If you want to learn more about how name, image, and likeness deals really work and how to protect yourself in a rapidly evolving market, make sure to subscribe to the Ameri Law YouTube channel, because in today's sports landscape, your name, image, and likeness is not just recognition, it is real business.